Muhammad Talat ibn Hassan Muhammad Harb was born on the 25th of November 1867 in El Gamaliya district. His father was working at the Egyptian National Railways. Talat Harb was a leading Egyptian economist and founder of the Bank of Egypt and its group of companies. In May 1920, he was a member of the Egyptian Senate. He was one of the most economic figures in Egypt's history. He was titled the father of the Egyptian economy. Actually, he worked to liberate the Egyptian economy from foreign dependence and contributed to the establishment of the Bank of Egypt and many giant companies bearing the name of Egypt. Talat Harb believed that the restoration of Egypt's economy in an underdeveloped agricultural country would only take place if culture flourished and minds were rejuvenated with new ideas and high culture. He also believed that culture was a major investment. In 1930, he established a company for the promotion of Arab representation and the National Theatre to perform its work on it. Actually, the main motivation that led Talat Harb to think about the establishment of an Egyptian studio was the predominance of foreign elements working in this field, and he wanted it to be completely Egyptian. In 1925, Talat established the Egyptian Company for Acting and Cinema Studio Masr. Talat Harb was a brilliant writer at the beginning of his life. Most of his writings tackled issues concerning the Islamic world and Egypt. At the beginning of the 20th century, Talat Harb opposed the idea of a book by Qasim Amin titled The Liberation of Women. Khedive Ismail dreamt of transforming Cairo into a city comparable to Paris in its beauty and splendor. So he brought many Italian and French engineers to construct buildings having a European style. After the construction of the buildings, the street and the square were named Suleiman Pasha, who was one of the generals of Muhammad Ali's reign. Later on, the statue of Suleiman Pasha was transferred to the Military Museum in Cairo, and the statue of Talat Harb was erected instead. The street received the name of Talat Harb during a sweeping effort by Egyptian President Gamal Abdel Nasser to rid the city of all reminders of Muhammad Ali dynasty and the British occupation. A few miles from Talat Harb Street, there is an atelier named Cairo Atelier. It's a cultural institution founded in March 1953 by the artist Muhammad Nagy. This atelier is open for plastic art galleries and the writers and the thinkers symposiums. It's one of the most important cultural centers in the Middle East. Talat Harb Street is one of Cairo's streets, which include many movie theaters such as Radio Theater, where a lot of movies and plays were displayed during the 40s, in addition to Metro Cinema and Niamey Theater. The High Court of Justice is located near Talat Harb Street. It comprises many judicial bodies, including the Attorney General's Office, the Courts of Appeal and Cassation. The mixed courts were designed by Noubar Pasha, who was the first Prime Minister during Khedive Ismail's reign. The Montreux Convention regarding the abolition of the capitulation in Egypt put an end to what is called the mixed courts. Later on, the High Court of Justice became the symbol of justice in Egypt. It's a huge building having an Italian style.